shit. Alright guys, so we are... That's better. Right. There's a helicopter. Just trying out that strobe. You can probably see it on the back of the drone there. Thought we'd try it out. So we can actually see the drone from a distance. Which I can see it pretty clearly actually. Yeah, it was such a beautiful morning. Wind chill though was about -6, I think, centigrade that is. So pretty chilly on the old hands. Pair of gloves is 100% in the winter, I think, for droning. Sort of a thin pair, I'd imagine. So I'm gonna have to get myself one of those. So even though a strobe is a must, I think in this weather, a pair of gloves is more important because my fingers were absolutely freezing. I never get cold hands. And you'll hear the reaction near the end of the video in real world. So yeah, definitely a chopper flying around somewhere. I also see a egret or something there flying around, white wings. Unless it's a big seagull, but the only thing I've noticed with the DJI Mavic Air 2 at the moment is, and I've done a compass recalibration and the other calibration as well, is it's not really giving me an accurate height or distance from me. I mean, it's a few feet out, which seems a bit odd. It was really accurate before, you know. So hovering sort of there is about 5 foot, but it's actually saying it's like 7, and it's not. I'm not 7 feet tall, and it's eye height, so it's a couple of feet different to what it should be, which was. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on there. If anybody else has had any issues with that, or anybody knows how to fix that problem, you know, so that's a little bit not iffy, but it's flying fine. But obviously, if you think you're higher than you are or lower than you are, for example, well, no, be higher, wouldn't it? If you think you're higher than you are, obviously you could end up crashing. So obviously a little bit important in some respects. Yeah, so I can actually see the flashing pretty well actually, even side on, to be fair. I'm actually 90 degrees towards it, well, minus a bit. I can still see that flashing. So that's pretty good. And we're getting... Obviously it's a little bit difficult to see when it's really small because I'm using my pivot head sunglasses that have got a camera in them. You can just about see it flashing there. I kind of zoomed in a little bit. Obviously I look at the ground a couple of times because I'm looking at the screen. But you can kind of see the flashing from a couple of 100 feet away there, so it definitely works, and it just helps see you in the air. Obviously when it's that high it's quite easy to spot, especially when you're down and you've got trees in the distance, that it sort of disappears because it's grey. Beautiful morning. A little bit of flood water. Oh, no sun. So it's Christmas Day, guys. So Merry Christmas. I'm getting freezing cold hands. The wind chill's actually pretty nasty. Yeah, it's too cold for droning. Ooh, fingers are absolutely freezing. But anyway, at least we know this works, and you can actually see it from quite a distance away, so it's pretty good. I'm going to land this and actually just go for a wander, I think. Let's land it. So It's Jesus Christ. Oh, that is freezing cold. Okay, so yeah, it's absolutely freezing. Oh, I need to warm my fingers up. I don't have cold hands normally, but that is very, very, very chilly. So guys, that's that. Off I went for a walk, a little bit warmer because less wind. But yeah, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and hope you had a great Christmas, and I shall see you soon.